Now, buddy, here you have it. The most expensive Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 plane. Well, not really. This add-on right here costs like £13, not too much. Actually pretty cheap for what it is. Of course, this model means to simulate the B-2 Spirit, military, ultra incredible, crazy stealth plane, which in real life costs like around $1 billion. $929 million per aircraft in $1997. So yes, this is one of the most expensive planes ever made, and we finally have it for the Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is definitely super interesting. It does look a bit, you know, some people would call it a bit ugly, but it's definitely interesting. A flying wing aircraft, that's what it is. Where the plane is so incorporated in the wing, you know, that's actually a very efficient way of flying, of course. I mean, we've talked about that concept before. It doesn't use too much fuel. I might just want to try to fly here with this brand new add-on that's just been released a few days ago. This is what the cockpit looks like, very military style. Let's go full power now. There we go. We're taking off from a relatively short runway because that's what we're here for. I mean, okay, this plane is stealthy. You won't be able to see it crash, but how's the runway performance on such a flying wing aircraft that doesn't even have any flaps, as you can see? Come on, please work with me. Jesus. All right, there you go. It's actually been able to take off relatively well. Yes, that's gone nicely. I know we went a little bit into the grass, but it's worked. But the B-2 Spirit is definitely flying. It's got a little bit of an interesting landing gear animation too. Did you just see that? It almost turned right there into a butter machine, but it then kind of, it looked like a 767 landing gear wise. Super interesting. You know, I mean, it got to be relatively complex to put an entire landing gear inside of your wing, next to your engines and your cockpit. Let's put the landing gear up. Things are looking absolutely fine, and so this plane is absolutely flush. Basically a piece of paper flying around, which is definitely what it is made for. Stealth. This plane, you won't even be able to see it very well with your eyes. So that's looking absolutely fine. This plane isn't the fastest because, again, it's a stealth plane. It's not really meant for ultra crazy speed. Like, I don't mean to say anything wrong here, but the 757 would definitely be faster than this one. Very, very interesting. The B-2 stealth bomber. To fully complete the whole thing here, let's maybe go into stealth mode here in the cockpit. I really don't know what that does. Stealth mode activated. Oh, you can't even see. Okay, you can still see it, but I guess on radars it won't be really visible. Well, practically the only thing that does happen in real life when you do turn on the stealth mode is like the lights kind of get incorporated into the wing. Well, let me turn it off. Yeah, there you go. That was the beacon lights. Those go into the wing. Yep, there we go in the stealth mode. Very interestingly done, very realistically done. Also, of course, we're talking about a bomber plane after all. So you can, apparently, according to the features list, drop bombs. Yeah. For this one, it may be time to add the air-to-ground strike procedure. Fly above 20,000 feet and 230 knots. That is true. Wings level. Yeah, like that. Wings are level. Set bomb bay T-doors to open. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Corridor. Yeah, there you go. That's opening nicely. Yes, after all, the texturing has really been done well. You can already see the bombs. We're going to drop above Italy, which is definitely a good choice. This is Milan. Yeah, come on, you can do it. You can do it. There you go, cargo release. All right, there we go. This is looking very interesting. I'm sorry, little town in Italy. All right, this is interesting. All right, so where are the bombs gone? Where's the explosion? Come on, where's the explosion, man? Where's the explosion, God damn it? All right, it's not here. Yes, yeah, there's something that's missing a little bit. There's no explosion there or anything, but it's kind of cool to have the touch. Kind of like know what it feels like to bomb an entire country. That's great with your little stealth fighter. Let's go ahead and just put that cargo door back up. Yes, everybody, the Spirit B-2. So far, you can see, yes, some little details were included, but this is not, groundbreaking. But maybe come on, let's maybe do some flight testing or. I don't really care at this point. I've given up. All right. I mean, what would be interesting is to start this plane up. Yes, everybody, the most expensive startup on the planet. So come on. How do I do this? Entry hatch. First of all, let the crew jump in. Yeah. This is a very big plane, by the way. Check this out. The small ladder, what people would use. Pilots would operate the plane. That's interesting. Very nice how that's added in. That's okay. Guess the rest we'll find here. The startup battery, external power. Turn on master battery. That's good. Generators. I guess we can already turn it on. I think it doesn't work here. It's like ground power selection. guess that's a little bit too advanced for the flight simulator. Most of these switches actually don't work. Like, this is definitely very well priced for 13 pounds. You can already tell this is not too advanced. But I guess we can already start the engines here. Start engine 1, start engine 2, start engine 3, start engine 4. Does that already turn it on? No. I guess we shall start APUs. We've got 2 APUs. That's good. And you can already see the N2 compressors of the engines coming on. 4 beautiful engines that will now turn on. I would like to be able to see spinach, but these are so well hidden. There we go. Engines are spooling up slowly but nicely. There we go. And we can already set off, I guess. That was very quick. I guess it's like that in real life, I hope. Now, I'm pretty sure these engines have to be like started with, you know, air pressure from the outside. I'm really not an expert in military aviation, but this is quite nice. There we go. It's got a nice turning ratio here, the B2 Spirit. Time to take off. Oh god, let's not mess it up. Come on, you now need to give full deliver power here without your flaps or anything. You're now taking off from Courchevel. That would definitely not be a stealthy operation. People would talk about that. All right, there we go. 80 knots, 90 knots, 100 knots. That's looking pretty... All right, there we go. With your flying wing plane, basically a paper plane that's looking really good. And there we go, where we've taken off nicely. There we go, landing gear is already up. Absolutely fine. This paper thin airplane has taken the skies, but it might be time to try a landing here. Already, yes, we'll come back to the south of France. We're going to be landing here at La Mole Airport. If that's a good idea, let's find out. Overall, this plane definitely is a fun toy so far. I mean, its definite selling point is it's pretty good texturing. It's pretty damn alright. It's really fun to fly too. And that is pretty much the only flying wing aircraft we properly have for the flight simulator. That said, this is nothing realistic, obviously. I mean, it comes down to Microsoft Flight Simulator just not being a military sim. Like, you won't be able to do what this plane was meant to be doing, and that is go to war. You can't really bomb an entire country out, which would be very fun. The B2 is definitely such a classified plane. It would be impossible to do like a true to life simulation. Like, that would require its standalone simulator, I'm pretty sure, with everything it can do and it's supposed to do. I mean, there's a reason it costs nearly $1 billion. Very highly advanced airplane. Let me try to land here anyway. Come on, they're right there. Why is there a tree in front of the damn runway? That makes no sense. There we go. Nice little landing right there. So we try to stop here. This plane doesn't feature reverse thrust, which is why it takes a bit of a longer runway to stop than I thought it would. Yeah, this was made for stealth, not really on short runway landings. I think that just puts it very well. I think I did a pretty beautiful landing anyway. There you go. Check this out. Nice stuff right there. Flying the B2. The problem is with these kind of planes is that, you know, it's one of those planes that you kind of fly maybe once or 2 or maybe 3 times, and then you just never touch it again. I mean, okay, the stealth mode and all, everything is cool, but like, I will never use this plane again. Maybe on a stream to fly to stupid short runways, but considering all that for the price of 13 pounds, although, then that gets pretty good. Overall, pretty all right value for money. This is definitely Swiss 01 approved, but not an essential. If I hadn't made a review on it, I wouldn't have bought it. So everybody, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Tomorrow, as always, good night. Now, thank you very much to my highly supporting members like Jamie Ashton, Mike C, James Duram, Ragings, Met RLG, Matt Van Z, Moritz, Bellhausen, Knots Enthusiast, Shadow, New York, Ryland Williams, Kelly Chaos, John O'Brien, and I'm addicted to Airbus A380s. Thank you.